This is Samson. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here?
Mr. Samson is the lead designer on this bridge replacement project. He's one of the most accomplished engineers in the entire office. So when there is a project that has a level of complexity, guess who they come to? Mr. To, the voice of Hotel. So give some respect to his name. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting. Not just big one. See how it's working like this here, and that's small one. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. I'm a beginner, senior beginner. Okay? Again, the sweat bottom. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do will help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner, and they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk, and I'm going to be the one to put it in the sidewalk if I all do it. So, thank you.
Good evening, folks. Samson told like Public Radio. Good, wonderful Monday afternoon. We want to thank all of you again. We're going to be rocking it here tonight. We say thank you very much for all the wonderful thing that we're about to do here tonight. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Again, folks, Samson told all we ask is to please share this video, share it to as many people as you can. Please share. We're not going to come here and then we start walking around. Good evening, man. We're not gonna come here, get out of our chair, walk around. And other people. We don't do those things. We come here because of you. We sit here until the show's over. When we're ready to leave, we politely tell you, excuse us, but we mute ourselves so you don't see our movement. Because for me, it's a sign of disrespect. Because many of you coming here to watch me, not for me to be moving out of my chair up and down. That is unprofessional. And we're going to try to, as a board chair, I will make sure the CEO insists on that. That anybody you come here, you sit down, you're ready to move, you have the right to move. But when you're ready to move, you have to mute yourself. You take yourself off the video. We can't have you showing here, other people watching, and they see some black spot. That is unprofessional. We're not going to do that anymore. The board chair is going to be very ridiculous again. I'm going to be detected. So be it. Samson told like brother, no, I'm very serious. And when we come here, many of you that are here watching us, thank you for watching. Many of you that are watching, it's not like you don't have anything to do. You have family to take care of. You come from work, you're tired. You're going to work, you got to sleep. But you turn to us because you want to listen. And you want to have conversation. You're not coming here for people to come sit down here for the empty chair. You're not here for empty chair. If I want my empty chair, I have to mute myself and take my video down. That way you know you don't see empty chair. But we can't have that. We're going to have to make sure we make that clear to everybody. Anybody you come here, you want to leave, just put your hand up. If you're unable to turn your video up, just put your hand up. We'll bring you down and you can leave. I don't want to announce it because it's not professional, to be honest with you. But anyhow, that's not about the show tonight. We have a wonderful show. Liberia is shaking up. Oh, I love it. I feel jealous. I'm still saying, group out here in Sacramento. I'm supposed to be in Liberia, but I'm enjoying the political activities. Oh, we're going to have a wonderful show tonight. Folks, again, Samson told Liberia, we want to thank all of you. First thing, we want to thank God for having us here. Safety, Lord Jesus. We want to thank you again this evening. I want to thank you for everything that you do and continue to do for us. We ask, my Lord, that you continue to bless us, guide us. Something going on with my stuff here. Let's start again. I say, God, somebody trying to bring that witchcraft stuff on my show. I say, God in heaven. Then you're coming to come put your foot in the water to come move around. You got light pole all over the place. You better be careful. If you play with God, the light pole there. Let's start again. My Lord, thank you very much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for us. We appreciate you. My Lord, I can sit here all night and testify of your goodness. We say thank you. Thank you. We don't know what tomorrow is. We don't know. But what we do know is we have faith in you. And with you guiding us, we can see. With your light, we can see. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you for the family. Thank you for the friends. Thank you for all of us. For your guidance, your blessing, your blanket of mercy. Thank you, my Lord. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. We also want to say to you tonight, my Lord, that the Republic of Liberia and the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. My Lord, we ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. My Lord, we ask that you extend his life. We ask that you continue to bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks, open the door. Whatever he touches, my Lord, bless his hand. Thank you for that. Thank you. My Lord, we ask that the host country of the United States of America be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, that's how we do it. But please just go ahead and share the video. Share the video to as many people as possible tonight. The liberal is getting ready to rock it. The election start you. Eh? You're not yet a new thing coming from former President we are. President we are. We are. Oh. We are. My begin. You see when you do these things, but then again, I mean, what face do I have? Wait, let me put this thing. Oh, what happened? Oh, right here. What face, no, to be honest with you, are getting ready now to elect your president. We have for what he said about president. Wow, they weren't gone. He will say nothing more on my show. Good night, begin. Good night. You will be no more on this show, and you will say nothing else on this show. Just said now. You keep your foolish self on our side. You keep your stupidity on our side. Just said now. I say so. You get right again. Are you a right on my show? Are you a right now? You ever again? I block you. I got my show. You coming to come and be more here. You're for nothing. Liberian got nothing to do. 10, 15, 20 years from now, you'll be just as useless as ever. You coming on my show. You know how long it took me to prepare my show? You pay me. You pay me. The kind can't talk. You pay me. You ever. You foolish. I don't know where you, but the way you're talking like that, you're not even from Liberia. But anyway, let me go back. Let me go to my show. So let me say again. I was getting ready to say, President, why you say those kind of thing? But what face I got now? What face I got to even talk to President we have the way he addressed the old man? What face do I have now to say to President we are the way he talked to the woman that I have people the caution that the same caution allow Prophet Kito cause Marcos? I got face to talk to President we are that the same face that the same culture that has you got Kaluba talking the way he talking. I got face to talk to President we have to advise to say don't talk to the woman like that. I don't got that kind of face. Politics in Liberia that Marcos open. You know, I tell you the story. You know Amara Conan, right? He used to be former, used to be Minister of Foreign Money People, Finance. So he came to Sacramento here one time, about maybe 3-4 years ago. He came with a guy. Remember, there was a guy that died in Ebola in I call it Nigeria. They call him Sawyer. He, Sawyer, and one other guy came. So I met Sawyer. We all went together. But anyway, so American one afternoon we went to where, to his former professor house. So we were there sitting down. So we're in this And behind it, got like behind it, the guy house, he has a gazebo. So we're sitting underneath the gazebo talking, and he was telling us a story. He said, Mr. Todd, life in Liberia have changed. I said, well, wait, minister. He said, when we were growing up in my town, my hometown, he says, there's a guy we know, he's a country devil. But that guy, when in the morning when he walk, or any time of the day he walking, nobody can pass on the right hand side. When you see him coming towards you, everybody going on the left hand side. When I was growing up, that's what I know, and I used to wonder why. And people say, "Well, the man that devil, you in the devil, you can't violate that rule." He said, "The same man today. The last time I went home, my family member, friends, and came to welcome me. I saw that old man. I started going to the person. Oh, I can't move from here. That happy again. Everybody was passing on the right hand side of the old man, and we started laughing. But then after that, I started thinking to myself, a country that does not believe in its culture, you're doomed. Why you think we're so confused? Why do you guys believe that we're so confused? We elect people that will suffer us, but we elect them. The people that we elect that are suffering us, they tell us to vote against our interests, and we do it. What a culture. Now I'm going to consider and say, President, we don't tolerate that. What a culture. We all sat down and watch people cussing my cuss. Call President, we have my over and over. When he say anything, that now I'm going to say, President, we don't talk to President Walker like that. That the man conscious, let him deal with it. I will not say anything about it. Because we cannot. And I used to say on my show, I respect you now, but then when all disrespecting you and saying all kind of yaman thing about you, then when time comes, the president I let you become president, I say, man, I'm going to respect you. No. So my mantra at the time, we will criticize. You go back to my video. 10 years, you go back. We will criticize, but we'll do it with respect. We will criticize, but we'll do it with responsibility. Because I knew sooner or later the president I let will soon be president. So when the president, when somebody, that was when Walter Cutter come here and start talking tabata against my president, I can tell you, said, no, I don't want that. Because I never did that to President Weah. I'm older than him. I can. Yeah, my old age still can be him down. But it doesn't matter. He's the president. He was the president. He's my president. So what society do we have for President But in my own country, in my town? You can't feed anybody and tell them, say, oh, the president ate in my house yesterday. Everybody will stay away from you. Those days, not today, those days when I was growing up. I mean, you go to a house, you eat something, talk about you. Everybody stay away from your food. When you do something to somebody, in my culture, growing up in Town, when you do something to somebody, you don't talk about it. You don't talk about it among people. That is not the way to go. But you're listening to President Weah. But what phase do I have now to come out here and rebuke President Weah? When we all sat here, we all gravitate towards Marcus. We sat here. We didn't say anything that today I'm going to open my big mouth and say, don't do that. Halaba hala CB. All I can say is left with President Weah and his conscience. So I'm not going to make too much comment on that. Unless I send the link out, you can come find. I can carry it. That is man. You think I have to come play? You think I have for Kumbaya? See your show, he said now. The liberal is here tonight. He can come fool around, come play nyama. So, Liberian politics is getting interesting. The last time. Let me see if I can find this story I want to talk about. Now watch this. The last time, Omo Cummins ANC chair, ANC man wants to be president. People are here denigrating him. Shut man, baby police, all kinds of names they were calling. They didn't come in and his people decided we're not going to respond to it because it doesn't mean anything. It's not who we are. We know who we are. We will stick with the rules. What rule coming in Liberia? You and President, you and you and Ambassador Baka are supposed to be going for primary. And the politician in Liberia invited you to watch them crowning your opponent. They want you to come and sit down with them. That in Liberia, you think they would say they're not America? But that's the same reason why the Democrats in America continue to not get vote. Oh, I need a pure line. American people soon find out. Lies got legs. They walk. They start, you cut the legs down. They're not going anywhere. That's why I will not take CDC for granted. I keep telling you this. I, the liberal, the political guru, the man who support the ideas of President Bakai, will not take CDC for granted. No. Not why I'm on this platform. Brother, we are. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. How's Zulu Whiskey? I wonder you still in Zulu Whiskey, my man. But thank you. Begin. The go you see there walking there, you can sweat to wow. Okay. You will hear us. You will hear me, my man. If don't worry, the liberal your eyes somebody I might down there. They know me. But so now you know where I'm coming from. The player coming from, you know that play that society bridge. Only people who go through nowhere. So I don't need to talk plenty. Watch me. Do good again. Thank you for everything. But let's go back. So there was a video that was going around. They started haggling Alexander Kumi in a restaurant with his family, with his kid, calling him baby police. He said, you're not going. This time around, the wife said, my goodness, the last time I let you go to Liberia and the people started insulting and we didn't do anything, none this time around. None this time around. I will get in as soon as possible. The people think they know how to talk, myself I can talk. Countering the outright lies. This is the politics in Liberia, my people. It's not going to be easy. Coming wife, she said no lie going to pass by her anytime you talk lie about her husband. It's not going to pass by her. What I coming guy. Handler, you get handler, what are coming be president coming. She said no lie about her family and the husband gonna pass by her anymore. And she took on Unity Party supporter. Said that your politics are doing good, but now to this from that point on, anybody, whether it be Samson told, whether it be whoever it is, you say something about my husband that is not true, you got me to contend with. I love it. I love it. She's not playing around. She's not. So, Liberian people like that kind of stuff. Stand up to the bullies. Who are you to call the man who made himself from Liberia all the way up there? You think I'm coming to come retire? What wrong you begin? What wrong you, my son? You think I'm coming to retire? I think myself going all the way to town. I will continue to talk. The only thing now, Tavia, I don't make plow anymore. People call me said that I business. I don't write people myself. I don't exchange Facebook. No, I don't do the thing anymore. I'm too old for that. But as far as I'm talking about, I will talk. Go evening, my brother. Thank you for coming. He said, "Amen." Stay going on. I'll tell you. But anyway, so Kumi wife said, talk Kumi. I was there. I was the fly on the wall, by the way. I was there. Talk Kumi said, no. Kumi said, honey, lead the people. They lie. She said, no. What are they lying? That's not my problem. I would say. Kumi said, baby, let the people go. I would do. Yeah, she said, no. That thing they did last time and drag you through the mud of Monrovia, it's not happening anymore. And Kumi's wife is saying to the people, be prepared, be warned. I'm here now. Y'all can run your politics. It's your politics, but y'all bring my family need and my husband need. Y'all can talk about them because they are people of the society. Okay, the Makomi is a political figure. Okay, so that's fine. You can talk about him. Say whatever you. But if you don't lie, I will call you out. This is the reply to the Marcos, my people. This is a reply to all the lies on each other in our country. This is how we do it. And I respect her for that. And I think if she continue to do that, ANC will overtake, what's the other company, what's the other name? AWC, WNC, what's the name? Musability Party, what Musability? MCW, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Water cutter. I'm talking about Kumi's wife saying, I will not take nobody. Water cutter, let me bring you. I'm not even warn you, sir. Let me bring you in. So I bring in water cutter in. He can't hear tonight. The tabata. And here's the thing about water cutter. I have no issue with him. Highly educated. He know what to use, what word to use that will mean lies at the same time. He know what word to use to say if you got big head, to say you big head. He know how to put it in English and it still mean big head. So I will not let him to come here and call people big head when he's supposed to use the correct English word. That's what I'm going to do. I'm the referee. I'm the detector referee. But let's go on. Water cutter, just give me a second. Thank you for joining me, my brother. So Kumi's wife is telling us, talk all you want to talk. But things have changed. You got a new sheriff in town, she said. Talk your tap and say, I'm coming to reply you. And she will soon be, I bet you, before long, she will be on spoon. She will be saying, okay, I like that. Who are you to come here and can't cost my husband and can't say, okay, then you want me to sit down here and then we'll go on the dinner table. Then she are looking at him and then I got tears all in my eyes. For what? You think we know how to talk? It's not happening again, she said. I said I was in the room when they were talking. I was fly on the dining room table. They didn't squash me with that fly squash because they saw me. They said I'm liberal fly. They saw the fly, they said I'm liberal. Let's leave you alone. So I'm just telling you. This, folks, believe me. This. I told you about CDC the other day. I'm telling you about the ANC stuff again. If this woman is involved and start debunking, now she's not going to do it with rudeness, like many of us would do. She's not going to do it with sheen face. She's not going to do it with trying to bully the bully. No. She'll be factual, she said. She'll do it and be factual with definite evidence, documentary evidence, showing the proof. That is the new Kumi, folks. You got a new sharing. Forget Kumi. This is the woman you need to watch. She will drag you. That your big boy get over there. Yo. Yeah. And now you say to that. That your big boy get over there. You can come and call people. Baby, who are you? You know what baby police is? This man left Monrovia, came to the state. He got no power, no man. Walk with Coca-Cola. No pa, no brother, no uncle, nobody. Many of you working in government offices, you're there because of your connection to some of the big shots, so-called big shots. You're considering Kumi came here and made himself and got promoted because of his knowledge. This is true merit. Now sit down where you're finished eating heavy fufu. You're coming for your mouth, Google people. The woman say, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You'll try again. Folks, that is the opening of Samson Tour tonight. Walter Carter, thank you for joining me. What's on your plate, sir?
Thank you, Libra. Interesting topic. The whole country shaking from the opposition waking up, right?
That's
And
why I
people
say.
speaking truth of power
That's why
now.
I say. Just tell your own. Don't ask me questions.
And you're excited about the political confrontation because of what you like. And that's a good thing. Unfortunately, the parties are put, they do not like that. They have very thin skin. They are not tolerant. They will support people who will go out and insult other people, but they're not tolerant to take the insult back. That's the problem we face in our society. But they're not going to make us afraid. They're not going to make us put our tails between our legs. We're going to stand tall. We're going to face them, and we're going to talk equal to them, even more than what they said back in the days. But we're going to tell Liberian people that we are more mature. We're going to tell Liberian people that most of the force who they push out against our leadership at the time, we are better. They can see it. They try to destroy us. They try to do everything that will cause us to come and disturb. But today, the world is watching a party, a group of people who understand what it takes to maintain peace in the country, to understand the process of democracy, and who understand that Liberia is all we have. Unlike the present administration, are trying to destroy everything, we will still maintain the peace. Liberal, I'm happy that your eyes are open now. I'm happy that you're seeing the light. Even though you're a political guru, you are in total darkness. I'm happy that you're seeing the light. But you need to be delivered more. You need to be delivered further from Joseph Boakai calamity. The sin of Joseph Boakai that on you, you need to be delivered from it. The fact is, he has covered you and blinded you with his fake love, his fake admiration you got for him. And so you don't see nothing bad. You only see the people around him. The doing of Joseph Boakai is hitting in the people, according to you. I think Joseph Boakai knows everything that goes on in his government. He sit down and strategize it, and the people implement it. And you got to call him off for all of the wrong things that he's doing. That's the only way our country can be. Our country can be straight. That's the only way we can move forward. President Weah spoke his mind the other day. Alexander Cummings spoke his mind the other day. His wife coming up, and the wife said, "We're not going to sit there for people to determine us. We're not going to sit there to allow people to narrate things about us that false. We'll come back hard." And we got to say in Liberia, it's not only one woman that born crazy child. We all got our thing out here. It's just that some of us, our parents train us better. But when you push us to the wall, it will come from in. And when it comes from in, you will not even expect where it's coming from. And that's what's happening right now. So the political feed is open. Yeke Koluba is out there doing his thing, making his kids with Liberian people. And President Weah also went and did something to King's FM, build a new structure there, and dedicated it yesterday. I mean, yesterday or whatever day it was. But I mean, it was beautiful. Our democracy is vibrant. Our people should continue to speak out. We are not going back in the bushes. We want to make sure that we remain engaged, and that's what's happening. That's the beauty of democracy.
Thank you, Walter. Because I'm not too
Libra,
sure.
am I low? I'm loud. I'm
You're
low,
just
right?
beautiful. You're beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Libra.
Good. You're good. I'm not too sure why it said that my video is slowing there tonight, but we will do the best. I'm not too sure why it's here. But anyway, I don't want to mess with it. If it's still like that, so be it. And some people can hear me, that's fine with me. So Walter Carter, the reason why people used to call me River, I've been having a lot of Babati name that somebody when they call you, they know you're troublemaker. That kind of name I can get.
Can I go or come back in? Because my audio is low on my end. Let me go or come back in, okay?
Oh, that's a problem. Go do whatever you
I'll
want
go
to
right
do.
on and come back. My audio low.
You have the freedom. That's what we do here.
Okay, no, I'm good. Say something.
Okay. So I'm saying to you, When the reason why the people used to come in Rome, well, because we believe in total, and there was a river in River G, in the day go up, in the night go down. The thing my eyeball can see, that the same color your eyeball can see, before you telling me, say President Bakai doing something to me that I need to be rescued. The man already rescued me. How you who put me, you and your people put me in a hole. How you gonna rescue me? So just leave that thing alone. You got no traction on it. Bring something else that we can talk about that will be helpful to you. I don't want to come here and talk about CDC to hurt your feeling. That your building will all happen with you and things like that. I'm not too sure how's that gonna go. You see something that the building now that in Flantikova, my friend had now, he started talking to Thomas Farah them, the Nyama way now. Because he believed now the building is getting bigger. When the building was not up, after he resigned, he was quiet. But as soon as the building up, they start putting the building up, the building coming to alive, sedition now coming back to life. But this time, we will guide the process. We will guide your coming to life. We will not let you lead us foolishly. We will help you to lead us if you want to lead us. So let me just say this here. I also watched the court proceeding, the people, as how you call it, the person who took 27 million Liberians out of poverty came from the courthouse, and the people were jubilating, believing that they presented their case and they did it well. That Liberia, you're going to start dancing. That thing turn around on you. You think you're party stupid? They will slow you down. Liquor, and that's what you need, liquor right. But what's our culture? Let me go back on another subject matter here. Let's discuss a little bit. 2029 is coming up. There's been a rumors going around here that Jeremiah Kuhn, which I don't believe he said it because I've not seen it, that he will soon be president. I don't know from what state. But let's forget about Jeremiah. Let's go with Jeremiah Kuhn and let's talk into Unity Party. Then we'll jump into CDC, your party. Between Jeremiah Kuhn and Kafuan, who do you think from your political ears so far? But I doubt it if you can even hear anything because you're under the water in Connecticut. You're part of the submarine crew. You can't see nothing. So I don't know if you can hear anything. But let me assume that when you come for air, the submarine come for air, you can hear small thing from Liberia. From all indication, what do you think gonna happen if President Bakai say I'm not running and it's between these two gentlemen? Where we going with that? I want you to be neutral in it. Don't try to control all kind of jive at us, please. I want you to be neutral.
So to be very neutral and objective
Let me
in this
go.
conversation.
Keep talking. Let me go out. Keep talking because my video is playing some numbers here. Let me come back in. Go ahead.
So to be neutral and very objective, like I said, right? So you got to look at the combination how Vice President Kuhn got into this whole metrics, right? Vice President Kuhn got into thing here with a hope from the late Prince Johnson that when Mr. Bwaka leave the stage, it will be an opportunity for the Nimbadians to want to come to this presidency for Nima now to run this country called Liberia. That was the purpose of Prince Johnson bringing Jeremiah Kuhn on board. So Nima will have the chance to take the presidency one day. The problem here is if Joseph Bwaka says he's not running 2029, instead of giving his blessing to his vice president, if he allowed Unity Party to put another candidate for Unity Party in a race, it will be devastating for Unity Party because then the people of Nima County will take their vote from behind Unity Party, meaning Unity Party let them down. Unity Party lied to them. Unity Party told them that, look, when the party leave, Unity or Nima County will take over from Unity Party. Nima County will take over the hand of authority in the country. But for Unity Party to introduce another candidate to run against their candidate, then I think it's not going to go down well. I think the politics is not going to play. The best bet is just to Unity Party should go and support the vice president to run. If Mr. Bouakai is not running anything other than that, it will be disaster for Unity
So
Party.
let me ask you this, since we're still in Unity Party issue here. Let me ask you this. So what if Unity Party, any member from the Unity Party, whether it be the chairman, the secretary general, the almost Kafwan and everybody else, and somebody decide, you know what, I want to run, they should just not even listen to the guy. They should just agree and do a white ballot. Is that what you're suggesting? By saying
So,
Jeremiah Kun is the person we want, nobody else?
so one of the things they could do is to go to a convention prior to the election,
Hmm.
and they will come up with once they come up with one candidate to go into the race, then Unity Party can go ahead and vote. But even as that, there will be some problem with Nima County because Nima will feel betrayed by the Unity Party, especially
So so
MDR.
so
So what?
why? Let me ask you this. You
Right.
mentioned this is your second time mentioning Nima feeling betrayed if that happened. But let me ask you this: why, if Kafwan and his people decide to go and start educating Nibadian now to say this
Say that again.
process, if Kafwan or any other person that wants to run, and the person
Mhm.
listen to you and say, okay, how do we neutralize that type of Nima outburst? By educating them to tell Nibadians, this is a process we're going to go through. And if the man wins
Mhm.
the primary, we all stand behind him. But if I win the primaries, I want all of you guys to stand behind. You don't think Nibadians that are peaceful and educated enough to understand that primaries mean what the primaries would do, what it does for a political party?
So I know Nimbadians are educated people, but also Nimbadians are very tribal. They believe in one thing and one thing alone is for Nima County to one day take on the presidency, the mantle of power in our country. And Nima has come very close to doing that. Only for Unity Party to come up with something else like they did to Alexander Kumi, it will be a
But
slap in the face to Nima County.
is that coming from
No, no,
Nima
no,
Kanye?
no. I'm showing because why? The Unity Party was a dead party. The coming together of the collaboration brought Unity Party back to life. We ordered the collaborating party, and they saw that Kumi was their big challenge, so they undermined him and threw him out of the context for Joseph Boakai to stay in. Now, bringing a primary where you will not allow or make Vice President Kuhn to be the head of the ticket, trust me, the Nima people will not like it. Some Nima people will probably say, okay, we'll go with it. We'll say, okay, but vast majority of the Nimbadian would think that it is a slap in the face to Nima County. It is complete undermining. It is, I know, a Unity Party 101, playing their games again. And it will not go down well with Unity Party because without the vote of Nima, Unity Party will never go anywhere.
Again, folks, Samson Toll, thank you for listening to us. Continue to watch. Please share this video to as many people as possible. Rescue 2, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here from you. So anyhow, let's go ahead. Let's now jump into your own bike gear. Is there going to be white ballots for President Weah if he intend to come back, or you think there will be some sort of a primary in your camp?
So according to CDC, you know, it would just be a formality of exercising it was just political formality when it comes to the primary. Because
But the
everybody
decision
know,
would have already been made.
yes, it is for me, I know I like to speak the truth.
So I
There's
would
no
now.
way any other person within CDC can contest against George Weah and come off
Okay.
victorious.
And
Now, if the
thank you for.
collaboration come together, you see the Congress for Democratic Change.
Let us don't jump far there yet. Let hold you right. And the reason I'm going to be very tough on you because you are CDC. So is this process not considered a dictatorial process?
No. They are
Why is
going
that?
to primary.
Yeah, but no, hold on now. Don't run.
Yes.
That is kind of stealing your want to practice again. You telling us what Prince Sherry come get some mail from the liberal tonight. Well, you call Prince Sherry. I got mail for him. You're telling me that the cake will have already been baked, but they will fool the Liberian people to say that they believe in democracy. Is that the kind of thing you want us to bring your back?
So I just said to you. No,
Yeah.
listen to me. I just said to you.
Okay.
Seditions. I didn't say Liberians. I didn't say the entire country. I talk about CDC political.
I agree.
The Congress for Democratic Change.
Yes.
Meaning the party. Everybody in the party have agreed that President Weah will be the arrowhead of that party.
But still,
listen,
for formality, you will go for
They have to do that. They have to do that to see if anybody
that's what
who
I'm
want to
saying
contest
now.
against
That's
President
what
Weah.
I'm saying to you now.
So it's not a dictatorship.
No, okay. So you're pretending.
Nobody pretending. They already told you straight up front. President Weah ain't said I will be the head. President Weah said if the people want him, he will stand up.
I understand that.
And the people told him they want him.
You just told us that it would just be a process of formality where people will go and then have party and drink and merry and what have you. I don't know what they're going to be doing Jamaica Reserve. But my point here is this. My point is coming from you. We're playing Sherry tonight. You're telling that young man that I got mail for him. You telling me, telling CDC that want to come back. And they want to come back with all of the democracy tendency in hand. They want to come back and allow Liberians to play by the rule. But when it comes to CDC, they don't respect the rule. They don't want to play by the rule. Let me ask you again.
Right.
You telling me that all sedition go up or come down. They don't want nobody up but President Weah. However, they're going to fool us and pretend to have a convention when they already know the cake has already been baked. The question to you and my comment to you and my concern is this. You're coming back again to come lie to us?
No, there's something in politics called white ballot. You know that, right? There's something in... It's the same thing. It's a formality. You have to go through the process. Nobody challenging you. There's no adversary. There's no opponent for challenging you.
The mighty CDC.
Congress for Democratic Change. The mighty CDC.
Hold on now. Don't rush me. You must say on it. Yeah, I set the trap and you walk into it. I will tighten the
You can tighten it all you want. Sedition. I'm not talking about ordinary people from different party.
Aaron Brother, you're can't tonight.
I want you to tell me who do you have in CDC that challenge President Weah?
In fact, let me do this here. I will open the line very soon tonight. Anybody that want to call, they can call. What kind of business is this?
Liberal, your political guru.
Wait, don't rush me. So, y'all know that President Weah will be. But y'all will tell us that you're going for primary. Y'all will tell us that you're going to convention when you're already finished this. My concern is this. Folks, that are number tonight, your call right now. Your call Aaron Brother, then your call Breakable. Your call in now. What Prince Sherry? Your call in right now. And let me give you some. What kind of business is it? I say you want to come back. The Walter Carter, and you're not speaking for CDC though. Let me make it clear. You're not here. You're here speaking for yourself, not for CDC. Okay.
Right.
The point is this. You throw us in a hole before. Liberian people didn't like that. They kick you out. They even ask you to say you take your suitcase and things like that. They just threw them through the window. They kick you out. They brought in the responsible President Waka. Now, Walter Carter, we're here tonight. And you're telling us, when I asked for Unity Party, you were genuine enough to say all of the good things that indeed Unity Party will go for primary. But if they go for primary, they have to be very careful because Nimani might not like if Unity Party comes out and don't select president of vice president Kuhn, because Nimanians expect their son or son Nimanian to be president at this time, and if it doesn't happen, many of them will be disheartened about it, and then be able to say, "Oh, this is whatever it is." So I asked you, "What's about?" He said, "Well, President we are is the man they're gonna carry." So I said, "But what I tell you, you're not gonna." He said, "Yeah, but primary is gonna be formality." My question now is this: you think we're stupid around here? You're gonna come back and you're lie to the Liberian people that you're going to have primary when you know already.
And say what? Lie and say what?
You're going
Can
to
I
have
ask you a
primary.
question? When Unity Party were bringing Joseph Boakai, they went to primary. Did they have somebody to contest against Boakai?
That long time story. We're not there. We're talking about future.
That long time story now. That long time story now.
Let's talk about tomorrow. We're
You see
talking about
tomorrow. You see the intellectual dishonesty. Do you see the intellectual dishonesty? Do you see the intellectual dishonesty yet? I'm telling you.
Not by all means. Why you want to go back? Why do you want to go back?
I'm not going back. I'm telling you because
don't ask questions in the back. Those things we done with it.
I'm telling you, Congress for Democratic Change, all of seditions, you can open the line. No sedition will tell you, say, we have somebody who challenging President we are.
They're scared to call Aaron Brabler.
Name me one sedition I will challenge President we are in your primary. Name me one.
Let me bring in rescue too. That Tabata you only have to know what this abuse you and will try to
because that's the fact.
No,
that's the fact.
What is the fact? You told me what provoked me was this. Well, not provoked, what pricked me was this. You told us here publicly that indeed, President Weah will be the main person that all sedition wants. So I asked him,
yes,
are you guys going to go to primary? He said, yeah. But it's going to be
hold
on now. Don't rush me. Hold on now.
I gotta rush you, liberal. You're trying to be a political guru.
I am, but you okay? Can you admit that you're in trouble? Now I'll let you go.
I'm not in trouble.
Okay, then.
I want Sedition to come here. I want Sedition to come here and tell me who Sedition go against President we are.
You had a phone that open. What wrong? What Terry? What the pastor? You had a phone that open. I open the phone. Now not turning phone tonight. Where breakable? Where is Aaron Blopper? Where is Prince Sherry?
So let's go back to it.
Let me name them one by one.
Prince Sherry will tell you the same thing.
Teddy Kyan, whatever they name it.
They will tell you the same thing. They will tell you the same thing.
They're scared because why? That Tabata you talking about, you telling us we will go for primary, but the cake is already baked. So what concerns me now is you want to be the leader of tomorrow for the Republic of Liberia. But in the background, you will lie to yourself.
Lying to yourself to say what now?
Hold on. Aaron Brapper, don't can't tell me say you coming to defend undefensible here tonight. Aaron Brapper, let's hear you. Aaron Brapper, I can't hear you. Are you there? Yeah, I said don't come here to try to defend the undefensible here tonight. What's on your mind? Let's hear from you.
How you doing, Mr. Toll?
I'm not doing great. Walter Carter told us that CDC, the CDC, the mightiest edition that are tending to win 2029 and lead us in the background, they will lie to us. And
I didn't tell you they will lie. That your word. I didn't tell you that.
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yeah, but don't twist my words.
What do you mean when you said they would lie to us?
I don't in a courtroom. I'm not a witness stand. You tell me.
I'm confused.
Okay.
You got somebody who you supported, who never wanted to go to primary with anybody. He was in the CPP until it was time to go to the primary. Then he brought all the lies that you guys continue on. But today, you want to talk about CDC? CDC don't feel better. Nobody is contesting against him. It's an open secret. Everybody knows that.
So why are you going to why will you go?
Now, if they have opposition collaboration, yes, then that's a whole different thing. Okay, but there will be conversations held before that collaboration comes. So say who's going to have the ticket, who's going to be the second to the ticket. So it's not no secret. Nobody in the CDC running against former President. We are nobody. So we're not going to be expelling people. We're not going to be lying to somebody finger documents because we don't want to go to a primary with them. No. CDC not going to do that. So, I mean, you trying to criticize, catch on the show talking about CDC will go in the back and lie. I mean, you got a government that you support that lie every day. Every day we get to the United States. 5 hours ahead in Liberia is another lie that we get.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't expect that kind of explanation anyway. It don't move anything.
You're not expecting. You want something to be in your favor. It's not going to be your favor tonight.
You guys want to cover up. You
the fact that you told us story on me. You told
cover up. We're not going to allow. Okay, we'll talk about that.
We're covering nothing up. Terrence said no.
This is an intellectual platform. You speak, I speak.
But you will not exhibit intellectual dishonesty on this platform. You
can classify it any way you want. You are entitled to it, but you are not entitled to the facts. I, on the other hand, entitled to my opinion. I'm entitled to my facts. Alternative facts is what I operate on here. So don't come here.
Alternative facts. I agree. Use the word alternative facts.
Whatever. Rescue 2, thank you for joining us tonight. These people are in trouble already. We'll talk, but let me ask you, before we ask you what's on your plate, Walter Carter is telling me that Unity Party, I asked him about Armo Cavon and Armo Vice President Cohn if they were to go for primary. He was very honest and straightforward. He said, yeah, they can do that, but it will be an issue because if they go and Vice President Cohn does not come out on top, then the Nimbadian will not be happy, and it might cause a problem for Unity Party. So we went 2 rounds, 3 rounds on there. He stuck to his gun. So I brought in CDC. I said, now is there what's going on with this? He said, yeah, President we are. I said, okay, if President we are you guys planning to go? He said, yeah, we'll go to primary. But it's just a formality because it's already done. President we are. I said, oh, so you're going to primary and lying to the Liberian people when the cake is already baked. If you know President we are, it's already big. Why even attempt? He said, well, because it's our party. Rescue 2, are these people sincere? They want to come back. That's why I say I'm not taking them for granted. If they go in the rabbit hole, we're all going to go in the rabbit hole. Let's hear from you, Rescue 2.
Well, that's the People Party, and that's how they want to do it. That tells you how much they are not of a party. It's just around one person, one individual, and that's what it is. And they don't have nobody else to contest or to challenge former President we are because they know him. If anybody now put a hand also going challenge him to the primary, that person got serious problem with him. So they're just gonna go there and he is going to be the guy. Nobody gonna contest with him, and that's true. You see, so and that is what it is.
But then the question, Terry, let me ask you one more, then I'll ask you what's on your plate. Then the question on a very, very serious, politically serious, and human lifely serious, and the liberals serious, and the political guru seriousness coming through. Terry, the question that on my mind tonight when you spoke that, I was just shaking in my chair. That indeed, that President we had, people know him. He does not allow any kinds of second fiddle. He does not allow competition. And this is a man that play in competition years in and year out. And you're saying to me that this man were not allowed to compete against him. And this is
I'm
the
telling.
man, and this is the man that want him to be president of the Republic of Liberia. How are we going to develop? How are we, Liberian, young Liberian, going to participate in a government that is led by someone who does not believe in competition? Terry, talk to me
Wow.
on this. Talk to
Wow,
me.
So,
labor.
level,
Talk
just
to
let me
me.
put it. Let me put it this way, because you are an engineer,
Yeah.
or roads that have one way, can they be compared to the mean highway road?
No. In fact, they are
Thank
not
you.
even called secondary road. They are not even called frontage road. Those are road you say road lead to nowhere.
So Terry,
So
Eh,
Terry,
that's
eh,
it.
eh, eh, eh,
Everybody, give me chance. We've been
water
listening to you
cutter,
enough
you
now.
you
Give me
stop
chance. We're
my
not
tire,
on.
nobody say anything. Just hold your
You were
peace.
talk at
Hold
all.
your peace. You will talk. We're not plenty here tonight. We'll let you talk. Go ahead.
That's
Go
why
ahead, Reggie.
CDC is not going to win the election.
Wow.
They will put up all the contention. They will jump here and there. They're not gonna win.
Wow.
I was seeing some kind of video. They have Mr. Cummings. I know that the Focus guys, they have Mr. Cummings and former President Weah, and they have Mr. Cummings going to VP position and all the kind of thing. I just laugh. I say, if you put the ticket up, Unity Party will flog you. Jere, you're not even get sense. This ticket that I'm looking at that you're running
You
around
scared?
all
Your
over the
papa
place with.
said, dog, you scared to say whip you on the market. I saw you
I don't
struggling
want,
with that.
I don't want that heat. I don't want that heat in there.
I saw you struggling with they will whoop you on the market number. You he said, no, my papa already used dollar and I didn't they ain't go well. I don't want to use it. Terry, you killing me. Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead, go
but
ahead.
yeah, because you see, the former president we are got weight, but like you've been seeing all the elections, right? He always end up in the second round because he's one way, and a one-way road is narrow, it's small. You see, he's not open to other lanes. You see,
Wow.
he open to one lane.
Wow.
So that's the reason why they get stuck in the second round
Oh,
and they never able to
because they
win.
got no way to turn around.
Thank you. And they don't
They
understand that
pull up
political
area.
dynamics. They
Wow.
don't understand that political dynamics.
You can borrow Terry to help you straighten you up. Please, CDC. This guy can help you. But Terry, though, thank you for that. I think you at least from my perspective, you have at least educated me again tonight. You have shown me that Liberian politics is very interesting, where we have somebody claiming to be the next president of the Republic of Liberia, but he has a one-way track. He does not allow competition. He does not want no competition, and therefore you select me or my way or no way. Terry, oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. Let's hear from you. What's on your plate tonight? Walter Carter
Well, I think the major
will
headline
come
here,
to you. Just hold your peace.
I don't
Yeah,
care
go
to
ahead.
pointing the blade.
Let you
The,
point.
the, the, the major headline is, former president, we are statement all over the place. And I see my United Party people confused, jumping all over the place. Priority is very, very important. What you prioritize, it becomes news when you are in position. When you pay less attention, it does not attract that much news because everything you do, they say anything monkey do that start. So former president we are is just being former president we are. That's the man for you. That's how he behave, and you wanted that attention, and that's a good way to come back into the limelight. Former president, I mean President JB, President Joseph Yuma Boyka the other day gave someone a job. The whole country was on fire, jumping all over the place. Oh, they did. And people felt that it was a petty way that of expression. So former president, we had decided to kind of throw it under, then everybody jumping. Oh, you know the party people that they just try to say, but wait now, what wrong with these people? This is the thing I was on the show the last time I told you I say your way to. Madam Seri coming your way. Something coming. Your go,
No
your
people like
breath.
they were the wingmen for President we are.
Thank you. They
And
were the escort.
they were going to land. They landed the plane, President we are come out. But here's the thing about that. My opinion on that tonight, on a very serious note, Terry. I felt because from my background as a countryman, a real countryman, a person who and palm wine bucket and drink palm wine together. When I pour my cup, I pour 4 or 5 of palm wine. You know what I'm talking about, right? The palm wine buck, the one that can fly. You put it in there and you drink the palm wine with you. That's how country I am. Now, yeah.
The liberal.
Yeah. So the bamboo water and myself we can drink palm wine together, you know. Because you go the palm wine ready to finish from the palm wine tree, right? The bamboo water go through the stuff because the thing rotting already. Then bamboo water go through and get in the palm wine. Then you go pick a little bit, you drink palm wine, then you take the bamboo water, you eat it here first. Then you, let me stop. Some people watching might not like
Wow.
that.
So
But anyway,
you can eat it raw.
bamboo
Too?
water that's good soup. What wrong with you?
Wow.
What wrong with you? What wrong with you? Bamboo water that good soup. But Terry, this time around, I can't eat it. To be honest, there are a lot of things I went home there. You know, in the last so many years I've been going to Liberia. I don't eat bush meat because I can't picture myself watching
When your
them
son
eat.
see you eating that thing, how you feel?
That
Your
the thing that when
16-year-old.
I come in a place that I watch Bambi show, then I go eat, deer and for fully tongue and thing. But anyway, let me go on. So Terry, my thing was in town when I was growing up, when you do something for somebody, you don't say to anybody that I did this, I did that. In my town, I witnessed this a couple of times. In Blown Town, where my mom come from, there was a guy when I was maybe 4 or 5 years or something like that. There was a guy, the daughter that I myself, but at that time we were about the same because we used to play in the back behind the house together, play sand dune and what have you. So he was cutting tree, and his wife and the daughter took food for him. So the daughter went to run to go greet the father. At the same time, Terry, the big tree he had just cut was getting ready to come on that side. He couldn't stop the girl from coming to him. And the tree hit that little girl and killed her. When that happened, the town people put together. The next day, before the girl was even buried, they finished cutting the tree in one day. They told everybody, nobody go on their own farm. We're going over there to take care of this guy. And then in my own town, right next to my former teacher to your car house up the hill, my auntie, she's almost 100 years old. She's still in town, strong there. When I went the last time I saw her, her husband, they were brushing the farm, and the guy got cut on his foot. He couldn't continue. And they went there. The bush father and everybody went there and brushed the whole farm. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. But you were not here. I'm the only person who got big mouth from talking and can talk this kind of thing. You can't go, people my age, many of them are dead now anyway, but people my age, you were not here then talk about those kind of stuff. You don't do anything for anybody and then you bring it up. But the problem is this. I thought perhaps President Baka, from my perspective, President Baka violated the cultural norm of the Republic of Liberia as far as I'm concerned. But who am I at this time? Having seen Prophet Key insulting, causing my cause for over a year, and I don't put on one resistance, I don't say anything. I saw Yeke Koluba going after people, saying some derogatory thing about people. And I don't say anything. We praise them. We happy. Then when President Baka violated culture of the Republic that now the Famino President we have that now Famino talk, I can't say anything. So all I can say is I left it with conscience. Let me go to Terry. Terry, not Terry. Winter Carter. I know you're half burning, but you honor the sea as a submariner. You in Bridgeport, right? What Winter Carter?
No,
Are
I'm
you with
in
me
West
with us?
Haven.
Huh?
I'm in West Haven. I'm in West Haven. Can
Oh,
you hear
okay.
me?
That is simply the submarine plenty in that area anyway. Yeah. So let's
And
hear
and,
from
and,
you.
and Terry saw me today. Terry saw me today with some big fish I caught today around two something, man. You come for
What you
your
want fishing
umbrella.
at? What where you went fishing at? The people let you, they know you like you even get you even get fishing license, you go fishing?
I got fishing license, everything. Labor, you gotta see the fish I caught today. I caught about five of them. I kept two and put two and put
Where
it back.
from the ocean?
The ocean, yeah. I will
That
send the picture
AR
there so you
picture,
can
man.
see it.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That's
air
a
Yeah,
picture.
the
AR.
kind of
Yeah, yeah,
and I yeah, picture. Look at
If,
it.
you know,
So not go
that one
fire, you
would
got
do better.
to
That one, you know, I can't tell CDC your boy no, I can't say that again. Anytime I come out with that, it's like yeah,
Terry to not go fire, you got to like yeah, picture.
it destroy you again tonight. That air fish, that air fish, you coming fry again.
Yeah,
Again,
picture.
folks, I'm Cinto La Paparino.
The man,
I'm here with Wilton Carter and Terry Collins having fun with me here tonight. Give us
oh
a call.
god.
We open the line very early tonight. We're not going to wait for the usual time. Give us a call. What's on your mind? Tell us what it is. But Wilton Carter, go ahead. Let's hear from you, sir.
Look, so Terry, this is the conversation that we had with I had with the liberal. Look, seditions are talking about the Congress for Democratic Change. They have resolved that the arrowhead is President Weah. If even they go to primary, I told you it will be a formality, a democratic formality, where he will go on a white ballot because there's nobody in CDC will challenge President Weah. If somebody want to challenge him, they can come out. He will still beat them hands down. It's not like say he can't. Is like you say a one way street. No, CDC is CDC. The standard bearer is President Weah until he leave that stage. Nobody will take that stage for him. That's it. That's how the party is. I asked the liberal when Unity Party were in collaboration. Unity Party fought Alexander Kumi out of the collaboration. When they went to primary, were there any other candidate that were going against Joseph Boakai? They put Joseph Boakai as the arrowhead and they carry him. You understand? So this is Liberian politics, and this is the how Liberian put role and not the politics. So we can come here and put CDC on the bus, throw it on the bus because of what seditions love. They love the leader, and that's how it is. When we go into collaboration, the agreement there is President Weah will be the head of the ticket because CDC got the highest. They talk it, they understand, they agree. That's it. The move with it. It's understanding. So with that being said, right? Look, the liberal, you always come on this show here and talk about our culture. Yes, we have a culture. When I was growing up, I could not even stand before my equal and say you lie or hiss my teeth and an older person standing there. I will get whipped. And if I cry, that person walking behind me coming. My parents asking me, they're not asking me who be you. They're asking me, why are you crying? And if I just lie, the person behind me tell it, say what I did, I get double whipping. So that's the kind of training we came from, and we saw older people chastising people for doing the wrong things. Today, our society, we say we got a father of the nation, the oldest politician in our society, the man who has the experience, sat for 6 years and allowed people to rain down insult, not on the president alone, but his dead mother, his dead grandmother, and everybody that associated with him. He didn't stay there. When one of the women in the former administration took this man to court, his office, the president office, called a certain judge to throw the case out because of freedom of speech. It was all good. Today it's good that you live in the reality to say who are you or who am I to even question President Weah utterances. When Joseph Boakai sat down for 6 years, the Unity Party, supported people to rain down insult, bad insult on national station all over the place. These are the things we should be talking about for us to fix our society. We don't need President Bwaka around there. He's not a man of integrity. He's not a man of our culture. No, he's an opportunist. That's who President Bwaka is, an opportunist. Yes. So let's be honest here.
Go ahead.
He allowed these people to read that insult because he felt it was in his favor to denigrate other leaders or the former president and his entourage, his family, to denigrate them, to bring them to public ridicule so he can come to power. So he has no moral. Anybody saying anything about President Bwaka now, they will be right. We can't even put in sentence culture and Bwaka at the same place. They got no connection because he does not know what culture is and tradition is. He does not know. He lacked those values. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we got to fix our society, but not at the request of the Unity Party. No.
Thank you. Guys, give us a call again, 916-533. The line is open very early tonight. So if you want to give us a call, please do the maestro. Thank you for all your comment tonight. We've been reading them. We appreciate you very much. So, Terry, let's see now. What besides the issue with President, we are making a statement on the so we should believe were an opening that was done by Madam Salib and Mr. Comey. Do you think those three leader and former leader are collaborating secretly or somehow collaborating? Okay, hold on, Terry. Rescue 3, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Hey, Butcher, how you doing?
Not bad. Thank you for calling. Terry will come right back to you. Go ahead.
You know, the show on tonight is a very good show, but I'm surprised that talking on top of that tonight to say that the issue, of course, is started from President Bwaka. He lied with the bullshit. The sedition, they are trademark a lie. I can remember I was in Boston when the CDC went in Boston, I think 2005 or 2011 election. When they think that the women unaware, and I told President Shirley was serving as a president, and people who were to honor the post said were causing the woman. So how can they come out and say that the issue of the causing today started from Unity Party? They are lying. And besides that, 2017 election, Prophet Key was the one that told the CDC that if the NEC board don't get a result of CDC, they should bring the name home. And you were on the CDC side causing at the same time. So the people started, they should start a lies and get a line on Dr. Bwaka. With the DJ statement that he made, nobody counting him. Nobody counting him is very serious. The same man was Director went to y'all. He said Director went to y'all and ate it. And Director too said, oh, but you went to my house to eat and butter rent. So the man is known for that. It's a main child, so nobody counting for that kind of statement when he's making it. And when a vice president, the former vice president, when the Party government send a woman to outside to Ghana for treatment, nobody didn't come to come say, hey, that who say the former vice president in Ghana for treatment. No, there's a mature government who will follow a development level with all their distraction. These are not the political statement that we expect the so-called political leader who are being there. They may live on lies and getting it, live on lies, destroy our country, they stole from our country, and he can come up with a cheap propaganda for people to buy into, who are buying that kind of thing. But the drummer that we're beating, the soup is equal to the now continue to say it. Let it go ahead, getting this and that, getting a job. We are making statement. There's a political leader they call him. How long will you open a one TFN? They think TFN that be existing, that you win is spinning all the kind of lies. So we're not counting them. We're not paying attention. We're focusing on the agenda, developmental agenda for Unity Party, and we'll focus on it. When they come up, we'll address it during our press briefing. So no need for the for people to say they got serious to say there's a political leader, this and that. No. But the truth about CDC, their trademark is they online and deception. Thank you for your show, Mr. Toll.
Thank you. Thank you. That will be the call for tonight, guys. We're still going to have it open because I want everyone to participate. So, Terry, the question I was asking you, do you believe that these people, without recognizing that they are indeed collaborating together, or they know however to do it and they decide to do it secretly? What do you think? You're muted, sir.
I think it's just the formation that is coming up. So there's a formation, in my opinion, that is forming, and they're gonna get ready to bring on to with barrage, attack against this government. So I think the government got to prepare for it. But something is brewing that
Do
I'm
you
not seeing the full. Yeah, I think they're talking. I think these people are talking, Libra.
do you see another CPP type organization coming up here?
I do see that clearly. It's in fact the whole body almost showing now. Because
So,
like I said, yeah,
no, go ahead. Let's just do it piece by piece. So, if that's the case, do you think what have happened with Comey experience from the CPP of the past, you think perhaps he will be very careful how he collaborate with other Liberian political parties and how he even allowed Madam Salif, who is well known as being a deceitful individual in that country. Many people have already, not me, many people have said that deceitful. They believe that she deceived people a lot, especially when she didn't pick a vice president who served with her for 12 years, not pull her hand up and say that we're going to switch to younger generation. I don't know what informed her. And the problem that I have with that was she refused to put in structure that will allow the younger generation not to struggle and lead effectively. But because she didn't put in structure and put a young man in there, the young man struggled. And as a result, the young man got kicked out. But let me ask you this: you think Comey, having had that kinds of issue in the past, that he will be involved with them wholeheartedly, or you think he will be reserving some of his uh, engagement process?
well, that is left up to him, Mr. Liberal. And if Mr. Cummings wants to allow himself again to be fooled, it's up to him. Because I think that this boat that is shaping, because you see, you got to understand something here, right? Mr. Cummings is from the southeast. Uh, Former President Weah is from the southeast, right? So the people from the other side of the country would think that this is a southeastern thing. That's one of the reasons why Mr. Cummings could be a bad pick. But again, they will have the una thing. I know they will come and they say all kind of tabata. But whether you like it or not, Liberia is a tribalistic society when it comes to election. People feel that once the tribal man in power, you know, there's a sentiment that goes in that direction. So if you take the presidency from one side of the country, the other side of the country will feel disenchanted. So I don't know if they're looking at that particular disparity to consider it. And Mr. Cummings is not a major political figure that cut across all sectors of the country or has a major political capital, you know, in in uh, uh in the southeast or even in other sides of the country. He comes with the transparency, he comes with the experience of a business idea, he comes with his own money, but he do not have that capacity to translate who he is and what he have become into trustworthy votes. So as a result, most of the weight will be on former President Weah. You see, and do I think that they can thrive if they choose to work together? I think they can thrive if they choose to work together, but he got to consider that the room he coming into. that room sees him from a different lens light. The only person that really consider him a little bit is Madam Sirleaf. Madam Sirleaf understand that he bring weight to the table, he bring value, all right? But what if the guys, our men, can withstand what he brings? Whether if he can work with them, whether if he can understand them. In my opinion, he can't. And that is where the struggle will be. So I foresee that they might have a collaboration, but just what you're saying, it might end up this almost the same with the CPP end up. If they're
in,
not
in,
careful, there's a
in a court,
possibility that they could try.
but this time
No,
we'll
maybe
accuse
not in a
judge.
court,
Oh, okay.
maybe not in the court, but it could have a bad ending, even prior
Okay.
to 2029.
All right. Walter Carter, you want to speak on this or you want to talk another stuff? Walter Carter, are you with us? Okay.
I think he muted. He's not
You're
muted.
muted or you're muted. Walter Carter, if you're talking.
No, no, no. My phone started acting up just now. I think
Okay.
yeah,
You
yeah,
want to contribute to this question or should we move on?
yeah. Ask the question. I can contribute. I can give a little input on the question.
Let's hear from you.
Um um. So the question, can you read, because I was in and out of the service?
Terry seemed to be suggesting that from the past week, we heard Madam Sirleaf, we heard Honorable Comey. Now we hear from our President Weah. He believes that somehow these are all process of bringing these three people together. And I asked Council, what is it? Does he see any forming of a CPP type organization? He said yes, but if they are not careful, it might not end up well. Let's hear from you.
Well, I want to disagree with Terry. I think
Okay.
those are leaders in our society that have stakes too. And then looking at, you know, former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she also see what is unfolding in the country, so she have to weigh in. I don't think she joining a collaboration with President Weah and the likes of Comey and all that. She cannot be into any kind of she cannot run again, but she can influence the process. But her utterances the other day, her statement, I mean, it's true. Her statement was something that is glaring our society. We see the country is dirty. We see freedom of speech, has been, and suffocated, or even trampled upon. Our democracy is also weakened by the way people, are pushing other people against their will not to speak out. And, so she see those things that she's saying there is not a collaboration, but it is working in favor of the opposition.
Mm,
Those statements work in favor of the opposition
but it's
because
not collaboration.
it's not a collaboration.
Mm,
The collaboration actually will be between the ANC, the likes of the other political party, MPP, that breakaway group from MPP. One will go with Joseph with Unity Party, and the other one will go with the CDC, and other party move, and other different parties will come together, and they will force forward. But as far as the conversation going, I think it is healthy for our democracy. I think the government should start looking into what they can do now to change the narrative, because the narrative is glaring. It's not a I mean, propaganda. It's a reality. You go Center Street, the garbage are wasting on Center Street. There was a foreign journalist that went over there, a foreign blogger that went over there, and they tried to beat him. They tried to take his phone from him. They got to him to cut his video off. The place filthy. You go other parts of the city, the place filthy. And so Liberians are speaking out. And it's a good thing if the government listing, they can send their popular minister out there, or the city hall people, to go out there and start cleaning the streets. If the government also listening, when people have dissenting opinion or dissenting views on issues in the country, they should create that space for people to speak. They should be tolerant. and we see it's not happening. The president is involved in moving a sitting representative because he spoke his mind. And somebody went to the border to do a recording of fact finding mission. They started to hunt that little brother that went over there to go look for, get information. So anything you say, look again what happening at the CSA boss. The CSA boss will come out with a documentation to tell tell seven to sign, not to speak against government. You speak against government, you terminate it. Can you imagine that? So where are we heading as a democracy? And so it is glaring, but it's something that we have to embrace, to say to ourselves, we have to speak out to bring into the clear all the air, to bring out clarity, to open the minds of our Liberian people that they can go back in the budget when they feel suppressed and oppressed. We don't want them to go back so they can speak their mind. But apparently this government is putting Liberian people to where they should be silent and hold in and go to the butchers and come for revenge. And we don't want that. So people are going
Thank
to
you.
continue to speak. And I think on this platform, we should encourage people to speak, because when people speak, you know what's in their mind.
My line, man, open for over 5 hours, for over 10 hours, almost 2 days. My line open. Let them speak. Thank you, Walter. Terry, let me come to you. Let's go a little bit back into CDC uh, upcoming formation. We saw today, either today or yesterday, I saw on Facebook, jubilation, and I want there are two subject matter I want you to address for me. Jubilation when what's his name, the guy who took 27 million people out of poverty. His lawyer claimed that they have already rested their case and they feel that they have done a wonderful job that will vindicate their client. We saw that. I want you to address that. And then the other one that I want you to address is Flanty Kofa finding a new life in CDC based on the construction of CDC headquarters that I believe he's spearheading. Is he finding a new life in among CDC now? Because I believe quite recently he addressed Tomofala, and the main topic on that is that the people would talk to you a year from our people. I'm just paraphrasing. You a year from our people 2029. Is that Flantikofa speaking, or CDC headquarters Palm Wine has gotten into his head as well? Let's hear from you.
Yeah. And what his name? Let me address the last one first. And some of us say that the what Fanatic Kofa is building is a law firm and not a political party headquarters. It's not CDC headquarters, it's a law firm. So, the honorable man have to respond. That's just politics. But yeah, I think Fanatic Kofa feel comfortable working with former President Weah because he been knowing him for years, the friends, and they're from the same place or tribally. So I think Honorable Kofa is getting to realize that former President Weah is his hope, is the only person that he can trust right now, especially after what transpired with him. I don't think that is what I don't think that in politics what happened to Kofa is an unforgiving offense. So I doubt that Kofa is taking that with a grain of salt, especially and all of that. So I think Honorable Kofa responded on the basis of knowing that this was the man who undermined him. So obviously, and Tomafala said that this place, but I really do think that if CDC construct that headquarters, it will attract new seditions. It might be able to attract new sedition because like Brentford, like Newton, once they see the headquarters and it looking decent and all of that, people will run there, people will be jumping all over the place. But that would just also be some other people too would just go there for formality. But the to the first question, can you reiterate again the first question?
The
The last
first
question.
question was as to whether Uh, what was it? What was the first question? Whatever your name is. No, Terry. I was wondering. I said there was two questions I asked you. One was the Franticova
Oh
funding,
yeah, or Samuel 12.
and the other
So
one was the courthouse.
yeah, Samuel 12 lawyers are trying to play on the jurors, but the wit, because what I heard today, I think they said that they are the prosecution requested for some kind of stuff. I know some counter or rebuttal. The prosecution requested for rebuttal, and the rebuttal tomorrow they're going to produce witnesses to test, in rebuttal. And I think the court allowed the rebuttal, and it is stated that the court might likely give, bring down the final ruling this week. So Samuel 12 case will soon be over. We will see what Samuel 12, whether if what he said, the juror agreed with what he said after all the witnesses presented evidence that Samuel 12 bypassed the procedure and bypassed the channel. Samuel 12 sent money through the FIA account, according to him, to 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 send money to the joint security. Why? Where in the world of FIA account being the means by which you can send money to another security agency? It never happened before in Liberia. You see, so all that thing he's saying, it is the jurors. The jurors listen to the witnesses who came on the stand, where all the statements were consistent. That Samuel 12 did not follow the procedure. Even there's a lady that appeared, I think from Central Bank or somewhere, and she's from the finance ministry where Samuel 12 authorized the fund. The lady attested that the funds were not authorized by regular procedure. Samuel 12 claimed that this is something that is regularly that can be done in the case of emergency. But he's unable to prove, because he can bring a case against himself. He's unable to prove that the transaction he made on government funding was done legitimately, and it was done on the basis of a crisis that require an emergency an emergency dispose. So he wanted to dispense the money. He believed that there was an emergency, and he believed that. But the people who he said he gave the money to, they don't believe that there were any emergency that will warrant that kind of amount of money, which is over $6 million. The only thing I see is that the court might likely reduce the penalty, but Samuel 12 can no way escape this. Because all that Beto is talking, I have the right to this point. The juror are the ones that are going to make the decision on the case. So the juror have witnessed this case from start to finish. They're looking at the evidences. They're looking at what these people brought, the witnesses, what they said against him. And Samuel 12 could not defend all of that in court. The only thing he said was the people can't directly prove that he took the money and run with it. Is that the way, or people, is that the way how court is read? Look at Gloria Musu's issue. How did Gloria Musu's get convicted? Gloria Musu's got convicted on murder charges, right? Without on the circumstantial evidence. Labor. The court, I mean, the lawyer did not present, the prosecution did not present overwhelming evidence to convince everybody that truly Global Musu's was directly involved in the murder. Yet and still, she got convicted. But, without any fingerprint, without a murder weapon proving, the woman was convicted for murder. And on murder circumstances, you have to produce an evidence that is overwhelming, that is compelling to convince the juror. In Samuel 12 case, there are a lot of evidences of testimonies of heads of the joint security and other people attesting that they do not know about this particular money. So when somebody go and say, "Oh, yeah, I'm the man, I can authorize money." So because the government gave you the authority to authorize money, does that give you the right? to just authorize money at any time, at any will and pleasure. There is no criteria, there is no procedure. You don't need to follow any procedure, nothing. So that is up to the juror to decide. And I
Thank
don't
you.
think he's gonna get out of it. Thank you.
Walter Carter, what Terry just explained sound and seem and all kinds of indication here that benevolent dictator was already taking root in Samuel 12 before he even announced it for President we had to follow. Walter Carter,
I'm listening to you. You asking a
what
question. So
what am I saying here that is wrong? What Terry has stated seemed to me that benevolent dictatorship was already in Samuel 12, breathing, sleeping, and eating benevolent dictatorship when he brought that suggestion to President Weah. Perhaps he had tasted it, and perhaps he has experienced that there's no pushback because he go and does map out exercises with nobody questioning him. Now he think that the benevolent dictatorship that he had tasted, slept with, and enjoyed. Now he thought he was bringing it to President Weah. Walter Carter, what am I saying here that is wrong? Let's hear from you.
you're saying a lot of tabata. You and
Okay.
Terry, what you're saying here, it has no foundation of no iota of truth in it.
Let's hear from
Now,
you.
Terry said, yeah, that all the people that testify said he did not go through the legal proceeding or the legal process to send and gain instruction. First of all, let's establish some facts here. Samuel 12 do not handle physical cash. Samuel 12 sent a letter to the central bank asking the central bank to make available cash to FRA. And that's the procedure. If you can recall, the first time they granted that procedure was right, it was when they went to the central bank. The central bank said yes. The people came to the central bank. The central bank verified that the information from the finance ministry was correct. They dispersed this cash or the check, whatever to FIA. FIA admitted receipt of this money because it is for national security purpose. It does not have to be disclosed for the intended purpose. This government is saying that the national security, they have to know what that money was for. They got to go deep into it. Fine. You want to go deep into it? Go deep into it. Nobody come to tell you, say, we took the money and carried to the border and spent on XYZ because they can't do it. They are under oath. That's a security code that they can never break. But this government is pushing and pushing and bringing all kinds of fiasco witnesses out there that saying things that are not even true. And when they go back and find out, all they want to say, and in the minds of the nail sale and those hateful politicians, they want to say Sabatware authorized the central bank to make the money available to FIA. After FIA received the money, Sabatware went behind the central bank to the FIA and took the money from there and used it the way you want to use it. That's the narrative they're pushing, and that's not the true year. The true year is Sabatware is a minister of finance, was a minister of finance like Gafwa. So if there's any kind of security problem in the country, like Gafwan told the House of Representatives, that the president instructed him to make some money available for the crisis at the border. What did we see go to the border? Did we see deployment of Liberian security at the border? No. But they made him to take a huge amount of money to allocate it to the security apparatus. Whatever they did with the money, whatever security thing they were trying to do, we don't know because we have not seen one security officer at our border with Guinea soldiers. Guineans are still there. But he told the people at the Senate that the president instructed him to take that money and put it on the national security because he has the authority to do it. So he didn't just go and take it. He had to write the central bank The central bank has to give it to FIA, I mean FI, whatever the name is, and they would send that money to the national security apparatus,
Thank,
but they would do what they have to do. So
thank
if
you.
we come here and we talking, we should be very, less sincere and honest with our conversation. Because at the end of the day, that somebody's father, somebody's son. I'm not against people being prosecuted for corruption. But don't do it because you hate this person so badly and you're making a lot of mistakes.
Thank
This
you,
man did not
Walter
put money in
Carter.
your pocket.
We will
Yeah.
lead that. We will lead that kinds of emotional outburst to the court to actually tell
Are you
us.
saying I'm emotionally? Are you saying the liberal? I will not let you get away with this, liberal.
You're gonna have to.
I will not let you get away.
This is an
Liberal,
intellectual
yeah,
platform. This is an
just give me a
intellectual.
few seconds,
Walter
liberal. Liberal,
Carter,
I'm not
Walter
going to
Carter,
let you get away with this,
Walter
liberal.
Carter. This is an intellectual platform. We are allowed to speak one at a time. The dictator is in control. We're not going to let you steamroll us here tonight. I'm saying to you, we will not allow you to have this kinds of emotional outburst and try to educate us from the standpoint of your emotional outburst to say that we now going to have to sympathize with your emotional outburst to say that, well, yes, indeed, what the truth, you are not saying the truth. We will let that be done by the court of competent jurisdiction. Walter Carter, you sitting here and telling us that you, of course, indeed, you have no idea or no hate against anybody, or no, you're not against any prosecution of people who you believe to be corrupt. However, you want to make an exception. Give us your closing to 1 minute, please. Walter Carter,
The
closing 1
liberal,
minute.
the liberal.
I'm listening.
Either way you look at it,
Mm,
either way you look at it,
mm,
we have to dispense justice freely and fairly.
mhm,
We cannot be selective.
mm.
We cannot be. We cannot be. What word I want to use? We cannot look at people.
Are you with us? Or the people in Connecticut have not, because of your, they probably took.
I am here with
Oh,
you.
I thought because of emotional outbursts, I thought maybe they've taken you somewhere to
Look,
observe you for
the
the
audience
observe
are
you for
enjoying.
over.
The
I,
audience,
they're
liberal, the
not
audience
enjoying you.
are enjoying me.
No, not you. They're
Because
enjoying the liberal. What make you think?
the
I'm
audience are
saying.
enjoying me.
Okay, wait
The
a minute.
audience like to hear me speak.
I thought because you were silent, I thought the people in Connecticut, because of your emotional outburst, they have taken you for overnight observation. You got 1 minute, please.
Liberal, I am not emotionally charged. I
Hold
am
on, hold on,
passionately
hold on,
speaking.
hold on, hold on. Mr. Cully, Edward Cully, the phone is 916-533-2048. Mr. Cully, before we'll wrap it up, let's hear from you. Give us a call. 916-533. You've been writing, you've been doing a lot of writing here tonight. Let's hear from you. Mr. Cully, my phone is open. The battery is still on. It's not a Chinese phone tonight. It's open. 916-533-2048. Going once. Going twice, Mr. Cully. I just told you what the number is. The number is right there. Okay. Walter Cutter, I think he will call tomorrow. Let's hear from you. Give us your closing. 1
Then you
minute,
want to
please.
call in. So this the thing, Mr. Tool. The
I
conversation
said
is very
1 minute.
beautiful.
Please respect the time.
The conversation is beautiful tonight. The fact
Yeah,
is,
because we don't have your so-called independent better yara man here to disturb us. Go ahead, make your point.
oh my God. So why you always attack this great CEO who is very, very transparent, who has the ability to
Transparent my
engage?
foot. Transparent my foot. The man want to be beating me all the time. He talk about transparent. How you be transparent? You want
We need
people?
to we need, we need we need to do that. We need to get you behind the sunny bush
Look at that.
shake
Look
you
at
up
what he
small.
coming to. Okay, your 1 minute finish. Say you want beat me. Your 1 minute finish.
No, but later on the serious note, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So no. So just the thing, right? I think that case, the government will lose that case because the government I think it was something based on emotion, getting do the due diligence, and like all other corrupt wannabe corrupt cases in Nigeria, the government will lose it because the government just looking at CDC, not looking at the real thing, and that's what happening. The case with the court between two family and the CDC headquarters, the government ran to there and destroyed. There, they were so angry. They were angry. They destroyed. Look at what CDC doing now. Like Terry said, something here very profound. When that structure is erected, they will bring more people to CDC. The Calabrian people like new thing. It will bring more people to the party, and they will gravitate like, okay, these people are genuine. So you destroy these people to give them more hope, to give them hope for people to come around them. And that's the fault of this government. Instead of coming to office to do the damage control, the things that they said were damaging the country, the sidewalk that Joseph Walker said President we have built, and he will make it into beautiful roads, to make those sidewalks into roads. He's not doing it. To the extent Ellen can remind he said, but my project at you still doing it. Because President we have never had this thing for Liberian people. He told Liberian people where Ellen Johnson said he stopped, he will continue from there. He will help to finish a project and he will do his own project. And he did, he left to that. 6 years. So Ellen Johnson said some of her project was still going on, undergoing under President we had. He was still undertaking some of her project. At the same time, he initiated his own project. 6 years, those projects are still being going on. And so Barack inherited it. He going through that. You cannot come to power by lying and continue to lie to the people while you in governance. It's not going to happen. It's going to show, and the government is losing big time. And it's for the liberal to make sure that he protect his integrity, his image, by coming out to say, Mr. Bwaka, you fail me. I put you on a pedestal. I have great respect for you. I had my admiration was over the table for you, but you have made the Liberian people and made me shame. I must
Thank you.
openly confess myself
Thank
so that people can know I still the liberal guru, the liberal that brought the field progressive to power with all agenda. Thank you, liberal.
you live upriver. If it was not for the progressive, you won't even be able to have canoe to go to upriver. That now you ready? You
I saw
okay.
him today performing his Niji work
Oh, oh,
in the
oh.
in the ocean.
Edward Cully, the phone number is 916. Oh, did I put
Terry, I was
five
going to
in?
send Facebook,
Edward
but I said
Cully,
again.
Edward Cully, sorry,
Send me the picture, my man. Send me the picture.
the number is 916. Let me pull it up again. Let me take this one up. Edward Cully, sorry about that. But anyway, let me give you the number. 916. What is it? 916 330 9721. I believe 9721. Yeah, it is. That's your WhatsApp number. Edward Cully, give us a call. Uh 916 Let me pull it up again. Mr. Cully, give us a call. Terry, please let Mr. Cully been doing a lot of writing here tonight. So where the
Yeah.
fire come from? Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Cully, that's the WhatsApp number. 916 So Terry, go ahead and give us your closing. If this young man don't call until you're done, we can have him call tomorrow. But go ahead, give us your closing.
Yeah, you see, liberal. So under the Public Financial Management Act, right, there are laws that protect the money. Is that all government spending must be authorized in the national budget. Withdrawal must be properly approved and documented. There must be records showing how funds were used. Officials are personally accountable for funds they control. So, with this Public Financial Management Act, Samuel Tuer cannot get away because where they're going to fall short is, was the money obtained by the reputable approval? Even if you say, oh, yeah, you spend the money, security does not have during this in the security, you don't have to show how you spend the money. Or according to the Public Management Act, every money spent have to go through the proper procedure. It have to meet the proper procedure, even if it was an emergency. Or where withdrawal procedure were bypassed. You don't have any record. Samuel Twitter ain't get no record showing how, even
Well,
if the money were
this
classified.
kid is calling all the way from Liberia, Terry. Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's good call.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Is it Carly?
Yeah, this call was a
Okay, hold on. Let me wow, all the way from Liberia. Go ahead, Carly. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the show and thanks for all of you on the panel tonight. It's a great show. But I thought he's saying Twitter doesn't control money. It's true, Twitter don't have physical money, but Twitter responsibility to disperse money. So if you write to the central bank and say, give this entity X, Y, Z amount of money, the central bank will say, no, we're not giving it. It's not in the purview of the central bank to do that. So secondly, joint security money is not sent to FIA. It's spent through the Ministry of Justice. That's the rules. So the ministry, so a security entity request, and that request is sent through the Ministry of Justice, and the disbursement is done through the Ministry of Justice. So you say the man I get money sitting now, but the man, the central bank get the money. When the central bank can disburse the money, the money are disbursed through communication from finance, and money are disbursed on the basis of budget. There are specific laws that manage our resources. The man say want to the man say he get power to disburse money. They say that they say the man can control money. The man says in the court, he say one of the law logging the power to shift the government money around. So giving you the power doesn't mean I can just send money anywhere. And why should you send money to FIA? So the armed forces people went there, they say they didn't get some money. NSA people went there, they didn't get some money. So who are the joint security people you send the money to?
That received the money.
FIA instead of the Ministry of Justice. Those are the questions in our courthouse. So you can't come and say the man don't have physical money, it was our physical money. The man dispersed the country money, he can disperse the money. All the government entity can go to finance for check. And the minister can sign the check.
Thank you. I hope yeah.
That's the rules there. The man's posting with him, man said that he got a right to disperse money. As finance minister of contract, right? They still want to dodge that one. You can't dodge it. That's the rules. The rules say joint security money should be dispersed to the Ministry of Justice.
Simple.
He said the FIA can't justify. FIA put things in, they didn't even get record of the money. They went to the last court. They told the court say no record. They can't find it. Wow. Didn't they tell the court that?
Wow. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Carly. Thank you very much. Please don't hesitate to call us anytime. This is the WhatsApp number. We'll be putting it up for some of you in Liberia to have the opportunity to call us. But I really appreciate you staying up time at this. Please rest assured we'll do our best here to have conversation. It's better we have these type of conversation for people like you to come out and help to educate or enlighten our audience from your perspective. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, sir. Again, folks, Samson told Labropa Road. Go ahead, Terry. Just give us your final close.
My brother, that knee is on point because I got so many things going on in my head now. So as a result, but the guy ready systematically order it. It is a responsibility. The joint security acknowledged. The joint security said they did not receive the money. They cannot remember what occurred that will require that much money. And you see, economic sabotage, the amount of money can determine economic sabotage, the amount of money in question. So the economic sabotage goes with the volume of the amount. So people are saying, what do you need what did the joint security needed $6 million for? So under the PFM law, the General Auditing Commission, the Anti-Corruption Commission, when they carry on the investigation on the money that Samuel Twelve says that he passed through the FIA because the FIA now is the bank. So you pass the money to the FIA to give it to joint security, right? When they went to go investigate, they found no trace, no record, and they are clothed. They are clothed with the authority to investigate the money, how government entities spend their money. So you can say because it's a security money, so you don't have no account to nobody to give account on how the money was spent to show record to prove that this money went to this place and that place because that's security money. The police say they're going to find out what you use the money for, whether to go and assassinate a president in different country. The people ain't care about that one. What they want to know whether if the entity you claim received the money received. So there are anti-graft institutions you close with the authority to follow that paper trail to know whether if the money you disbursed was disbursed appropriately. You see, that is just simple. You mutual labor. That is just
Terry,
No, I'm
Terry,
saying,
Terry,
I'm
Terry,
saying, and the
Terry.
people,
the,
yeah, we'll talk about your time over. Good night, good night. And the
The
people who's
liberal,
supposed to get it,
the
then the people who's supposed to get it, went through and got the money. If not, then you have problems.
yeah, the people who they say they get the money to, the people saying we didn't receive the money.
Yeah. Then
So
where you coming from?
but
where the money
but no,
went?
but they admitted, the FIA admitted that they received the money, right?
But
No, no.
FIA then order them under prosecution. What the FIA
Okay.
admitted? What the
FI,
FIA admitted that they received them?
FIA admitted, as a matter of fact, central bank said that they wrote this check to
Yeah.
FIA. FIA received the check.
Okay, but is FIA the reputable agency that's supposed to pay money?
Oh
That's
yes,
what we
that's what
look
they
at.
call
No,
them
no, no.
financial intelligence. They call them financial intelligence agency. You don't know that?
Yeah, to track money laundering, not to disburse government
Okay,
money
all
to
right,
another
guys,
security
yeah, please let us
entity. Yeah.
yeah, please let us
So,
don't
Keto, I know you
relitigate.
want to give me a chance to learn, but
I
yeah.
And
know, quiet.
Call it, instead of he sleeping time in la break, he can call on the show to talk about that. Call it. Huh?
The man must be sleeping. You fat because he not sleeping.
You know how
He
many people
spoil
watching on? Then he say,
he
Collie,
spoil your
you
night.
better because the man post saying in your Gary.
You think like bro probably that's something when you're talking about people listening to you. You come and tell you
You
man,
think
yeah,
I only Collie listening? There are thousands of Liberians
no,
watching.
listening.
But
I know. I
liberal,
love. Oh God.
you know.
But
So
one
we
yeah, thank you. You're wasting my time. My wife just came from out. I
Send a
needed
picture.
it.
I was sending a picture. You send it to Libra or Terry. They see me with the fish.
Yeah, as soon as she entered, my children then started running downstairs. I think something good. You're wasting my time, yo.
wow, it look like
The
something
woman
just
brought. The
around in
Yeah,
the
woman.
house.
I think
The
she
woman
probably.
brought a beer. The woman brought a beer
But
juice. That you want to run after too.
wrap up, liberal, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go
I know. I
in.
need to wrap up. Everybody, all the children run downstairs, and I can't hear anything. All right, yeah, your glasses
The
and
children
cup
that
moving.
damaging you.
Yeah, you're
The
the cup
children.
that moving. I won't waste my time. I beg you, man. Y'all hurry up. Go to Qatar. You want to say
Yeah,
something
liberal,
before
that's
we
it.
leave?
No. Libra. I will send a picture to you so you can see the
Uh,
fish.
all right, thank you. All right, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Terry, thank you very much.
Oh,
Walter,
okay, Mr. So say Edward Colley is a senior, contributor.
yeah. Then you want to say what kind of bull? You the one supposed to when people working for LPR, you the CEO, you're supposed to inform the board. In fact, I'm launching an investigation.
Oh,
Say you're
the
gonna launch.
investigation come out again.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'm gonna
Collie,
launch an
so Collie supposed
investigation.
to be a journalist. Collie supposed to be a journalist or independent journalist. Now he taking side in
Oh,
He ain't
cases.
taking side.
That's
He
why I
got to be
say
the
truthful.
man is
He got to be
explaining what's
truthful.
going on in the court.
no,
He just
he
telling
talking
you.
Tabada. He talking
No,
Tabada, and I'm trying to
Look,
suspect. I'm trying
Keto,
to suspect the
the
CEO on
juror
this
will
show here.
decide.
I'm
The
trying to
jurors,
suspect the
they
CEO.
listen to the case.
oh
I'm
my
trying to
goodness.
suspect the CEO on the show here. The
Okay.
CEO gotta watch him.
He
Oh,
got,
you putting the CEO under the bus? But
you're
so
good night.
my hand
You're
not
good
inside.
night.
I think you can see my two
Good
hands in the air.
night.
It's not inside. My hand is not inside.
Uh, thank you, guys. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you, though.
All right. Well, again, folks, Samson, to La Bropa Real, want to thank all of you again. I mean, we're here, have fun, and we talk, what have you. But I think Edward really nailed Walter Carter and CDC. There are highs on the wall tonight. I want to thank all of you. My Esther, as usual, thank you very much. Colin, thanks for staying with us all the way in Liberia. Colin, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. I know you have advanced knowledge in this area. That's why you spoke as eloquently as you did. Thank you very much. Again, folks, Samson to Liberia Public. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Tune in to Liberia Public when the host, the Liberal will be the host again tomorrow. No conservative idea coming through here, folks. Samson Toll. Good night, folks.
Bayan kabrika oye jọba ìwé ìblé wa ele o jọba ya jiwẹ o wa jiwẹ o.
Kadiwa, 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 the prayer
jọba ma jiwẹ ele wọn o.
Why don't you get your minded?
Koro toto, koro le o, koro wa o, koro we, alo ajiwẹ. Sẹbẹ sáàkì dẹ́kun ti àpò wíyẹn ní jọba ìjiwẹ wa. Alo ajiwẹ o, ká jọba ìjiwẹ o, ìjiwẹ ti jọba òkú àwẹ o, koro we.
Bagogoyo!
Tolowe, Totore, Bayon Maraka, Oje, Jowa, away.
The man on your way. I know.
Yes,
Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting. On the big mark. See how it's working like this here? And that's small work. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. Okay? Again, the sweat is the bottom. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do to help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner. And they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk. And I'm going to be the one to put it in the sidewalk. If I all do it. So, thank you.